What's up, man? I'm happy and I'm blessed to have y'all here, man. How y'all doing? How's everybody doing today, man? Last time I had somebody in this studio, man, it was a pandemic. That didn't go too well. You know what I'm saying? I first thought I was sick. But what's up with y'all, man? How's everybody doing? How's everybody doing, man? Let's get to the interview, man. You know what I'm saying? Man, well, first off, my name, how I came up with the name or how I got the name, Alcatraz Armstrong. The Alcatraz comes from the block. That was my name from the third nine. You know what I'm saying? That was what that gave me, was Alcatraz. And we get into the whole reason behind it, but that was where the Alcatraz came from. The Armstrong is family last name, you know, it's a family heirloom that I kind of, you know what I'm saying, I'm in Houston, so, you know, I took on that last name and threw it on, you know, my hip hop mantra when my grandmother passed. I became Alcatraz Armstrong. I was Alcatraz, then I became Alcatraz Armstrong. Okay, what would I say to the naysayers and people who might doubt me? I mean, that's been going on since the beginning of time. Every time somebody tries to do something or wants to do something, there's always somebody who wants to try to stop us, ain't it? Always somebody trying to stop us. Damn. Man, look, I say to them this. If you gonna hate, you might as well get used to that. Because it ain't gonna stop. I'm gonna keep your ass going. You hating this? I mean, I guess you would hate. You told me I couldn't do it, and for a minute there, y'all thought y'all was gonna win. And then I just came out the blue album and 3 singles by the end of the year. Maybe even 4, because the year ain't over with yet. But yeah. I got heat coming on. My kid might come to the daggone, it's real life. My studio is in my home, so y'all are in my home. Thank you for coming, by the way. And on such short notice, because it's like 12, 1 o'clock at night, so yeah. Can I walk you through my musical process? My process? No. I mean, the only thing I could do is tell you that I do drink lots of water. I have to, because of the different types of vocal styles that I use. I have to drink water. So that's a big part of my musical process, water. Without hydration, you can't do nothing, can you? For real. Yeah, man. But other than that, no, I can't tell you my process. Because then they're going to try to jock me and take my style, man. I can't be having y'all taking my style, man. For real. Matter of fact, man, let me go on and snatch up out of these real quick, man. You know, I'm trying to look cool and things, but I do want y'all to see my eyes and realize how real it is. Yeah. Go on and check out the album, by the way. No Nutz, No Glory. That's what we're here for. No Nutz, No Glory. The musical process, all of that. Did I have any doubts on my music before I put it out? I mean, like everybody, yes, there was doubts, there was different things going on, but I pushed through it and I said I have to do it. Plus, I have a producer that believes in me like a mother. My girl believed in me, so if I didn't do it, I'd be the one looking dumb with all these people depending and down with me. Then I ain't putting in the work. So that's what it is, man. Man, what I'm looking forward to, shit, man, next year. I'm looking forward to next year. I just finished up on start of next year's album. I plan on doing a lot of work next year. I'm not going to reveal anything. I'm not going to get that to y'all, but I just want to tell you that there is a lot of work that you're going to see. About to be some movies going on, some short films, videos, a lot of film photos, and that's what it's going to be next year. But on top of that, we have the shows and the different things that we're going to be doing. So yeah, I have a lot of things to look forward to and a lot of work to look forward to. And that's what the fans should look forward to. A lot of work and a lot of things coming from Alcatraz. Okay, now we get into the nitty gritty of this thing, man. What is the title of my album and why did I title it that? The title of this album is No Nutz, No Glory. I repeat, No Nutz, No Glory. And man, I named it that because that's exactly the times we're living in, and it's been like that. See, this album was in fruition from the time I came home from Idaho. Yeah, that's right, Idaho. Don't that'll be a whole different documentary, whole different thing going on. But Idaho, I came home and I put on this plot to put it down, and that's what it's been ever since. And then kind of came up with the concept, at the beginning of it, and kind of geared towards that. So the reason why I named it No Nuts No Glory is because it's an everlasting title. It will never die. You need to have nuts to get your glory. Fuck the guts. You gotta have nuts to get your glory. And, oh man, tell you about a time when my producer went out of his way for me. Oh well, shit, man. I mean, the man travels. The man comes wherever I'm at to work with me, to get in there and make beats because I make beats. He getting there to work on my music. He's sitting there. He was in the studio when I called him today. He's in the studio all the time. He's always in there working for me. So that's what he sacrificed, really. He sacrificed. So that's what it is. Me and my producer, man, can't nobody mess with Scudderfield Tom. That's my dude. That's my producer. That's who I'm rocking with. And of course, Jilla Beats too. That's my producer too. I'm fucking with them. DJ Jilla, Scudderfield Tom. Okay, so you want me to go through each song, or because the whole generalization of the album is, you know, a young black male's entrance into his search for his search for manliness, manhood, masculinity. You know what I'm saying? All the things that we search for from adolescence to being a man. That's what the whole overall, you know, album, No Nuts, No Glory, is about. Now, as far as each individual song, I'm gonna break that down for you. Banging Ain't No Hobby. Well, that one is basically about right now, man. These young people, man. Back in my time, man, it was a real disciplined thing to be in the streets, man. Like hustlers didn't do drugs, they didn't drink, didn't smoke weed. You know what I'm saying? The pimps didn't play in they bitch pussy. Real shit, real shit. Gangbangers kept a code. No killing nobody who ain't doing this. So that's what that's about, man. Banging ain't no hobby. It's just bring back the essence to the real, the real shit. Ain't nobody doing it. You know what I'm saying? And if they are, kudos. But I feel like I had to put my thing in since I've done so much messed up things out here. Born and raised, man. Born and raised. Now that one right there, that's my favorite. One of them. But or if not, probably could be considered my favorite. Um, it represents, man, the north side of Omaha, and it represents the north side of Memphis, which is where my beat man from. He from North Memphis. I'm from North Omaha. We met up at this place, and the rest is history. You know what I'm saying? We'll get into that on another time. But I'm born and raised is just another organic piece, and it represents that struggle of coming from somewhere where people don't want to give them credit. I'm from Omaha, Nebraska, man. Omaha, Nebraska. You know how hard this stuff is, but I have to give it up. King Ice is making it way easier. Because I'm going to say it. Ain't nobody doing that shit, so we have the best. Omaha, Nebraska. Bring somebody who could do what he does at the level he does it at. You know what I'm saying? And who's, who just, that's my dude. So, hey, but to cut that short, banging ain't no, banging ain't no hobby. Born and raised. Born and raised. Just a song about where you born and raised. It's simple, it's in the title. I shouldn't have went off on a rant like that, but oh well. This is the documentary. That's what we could do. Next one, Flagging. Flagging is just, Flagging is a universal song, man. It's a universal style song, man. And really, Flagging is, it really kind of represents the climb in the underworld. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, it defines, you know what I'm saying, sort of a time in your life where you're going through the struggle and you have that thought of change, but it's like, man, I'm in it. That's what Flagging is, man. Flagging is one of them songs like, man, ain't nobody messing with me, man. Ain't nobody gone. You know what I'm saying? Plus, Flagging is just an art piece to showcase a little bit of talent on the slow rap. You know what I'm saying? Because, yeah. Let me see what else is next. We have the skit. That's self-explanatory. Um, Northside Killers. Northside Killers. Northside Killers. Man, that's a cold piece. Another cold piece of art. Northside Killers really, 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 Northside Killers is just one of those to represent Omaha. You know what I'm saying? It's a timepiece for Omaha. It's meant to make people from Omaha stand up and be like, hey, that represents us. That's the streets of Omaha. That's that shit. That's what that's really there to represent, is that. So that's what we did. We put that Northside Killers out there, man. We really put the picture up on y'all boys like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? That was what that one was. Northside Killers, man. Putting it right in your face, like blah, and showing that the North got some stuff. We ain't scared. We ain't scared at all. Northside Juke. Oh man, come on, man. That one right there that's a player song, man. That's a player song. That's a dance song. That's a low key a universal. I made that as a universal hit, I guess you could say. Northside Juke is one of those triumph songs, victory songs. So yeah, Northside Juke is one of my favorites too because I made that with that feeling in mind, with that party. I was just feeling myself. So yeah. Plus all these beats on this thing I made too. Um, yeah, man. That's just what it is. Northside Juke is one of them. Excuse me, y'all. Like I said, it's kind of late for me. You know, usually I would be climbing in bed, going to sleep, getting up, getting ready for church and stuff tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Yes. You know what I'm saying? Villain style, you know, that's really what all these cuts kind of represent is the villain style way of life. Third Nine, North Side, other things, you know. Um, yeah, man, it's a beautiful